So what I did was to just go outside and sit down and kind of start playing game on my phone, maybe doing something just for the atmosphere to get okay. So when I was there, I was sitting outside. They cooked and they ate. I did not even know. They just cooked, they ate. They did not even keep for me or ask me if you are eating or anything of such. They just shall cook and eat. When I entered inside the house, I saw they made food. I'm like, what is wrong? What is going on? Nobody is saying anything to me. What is going on? Then I called the girl. I asked her, what is going on? Why are you acting this way towards me? Did I wrong you? The girl said nothing. She's fine. It's just that she had a bad call. Blah 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 blah. I said, okay, sorry. Still, she was still acting cold until midnight. And midnight, me and her, we used to sleep on the same bed. I'm like, oh, she's showing me every sign of I should leave her house. Like, God, I was feeling so uncomfortable. I decided to go to that our friend's house, the guy. I decided to go there and probably be watching movies until morning or anything. So I went there, I sat down, I was watching movies, and unfortunately he was also watching movies because he has this very big screen television. So his house is always fun to watch movies. So I was now watching a movie there with I told them that I was going out and I will not come back till morning. So I left. She never said a word to me. The other girl was the one that said, okay. Then I left. I was in the guy's house watching movie. Then this girl called me on phone, the owner of the house. She was like, Abigail, where are you? I said, I went to this person's place. I called our friend's name, the guy's name. I'm in his place. I'm watching movie. Then she's like, if you don't come back to this house now, that you just meet your things outside my house. I'm like, huh? Like, are you serious? She said she's serious. If I don't come now, I'll meet my things outside the house. She can see that I am over the phone. And I got angry and I'm like, really? Okay, if that's what you can do, if you can really pull my things outside your house, then go ahead and do it. Then she ended the call, or I ended the call. That was how I went back to watch my movies. But then my face changed and the guy was not asking me what's the problem. I told him the problem and he's like, no, this girl cannot do such a thing. How can she put your bag outside for what? Did you guys fight? I said no. See the problem, she was telling people my age and I told her not to do stuff like that I don't like it. That's the only thing. And he's like, okay, she's not going to do something like that. Don't mind her. We just relax and watch movie. The next day I went home. When I got home, my things were outside for real. Her neighbor is a guy and he is Nigerian. So he was there and like when I got home, I was knocking. Her door is this net. You can see someone inside. I'm seeing her there. But she refused to open the door for me. I'm like, open the door now. I don't know that my things were already out. Then when I saw, when I was not knocking, she refused to open the door. I went to her neighbor's house, the guy. And I called him like, what is the problem? I'm knocking on this girl's door. She doesn't want to open the door for me. And he's like, Abigail, I'm sorry, but this girl put your things outside last night, and that was the reason why I had to take them inside my house. I'm like, are you for it? He said, yes, your bags are inside my house. I'm like, what happened? He said he saw her breaking the things and he told her to stop. That is not right, blah 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 blah. And she shall refuse and pull my things out of the house. And I said, okay, no problem, thank you. I collected my bag, but my things were still in her house. My cream, my everything, my sponge, even the food I cooked from my house, even the provisions I bought were still in her house and everything. So I was like, okay, can you open your door so I can go in and pick my things? Maybe you have not picked every of my stuff. Then she refused to open the door for me. She's like, just tell me what is left here so I can get it for you through the windows. Guys, I felt really bad, but then I had to tell her the ones I could remember. Here, this is my thing, this is my thing. Then she picked them and threw it for me through the window. I collected it, and when I packed my things, I went to because there's no bus, there's no way I can go back to my house. I have to look for a private car, and looking for a private car, you know how much I have to spend, and this is an impromptu spending. I only have like 1,500 pesos on me, and it cannot take me home at that time. So I had to pack my things and go back to the guy's house, and I was trying not to cry. I was like telling him, this girl really threw my things out of the house, and he called her. He was so angry. He was shouting at her like, how can you do this? Are you okay? La 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 la. She has done what she wants to do. It's her house. Whatever I want to do, it's my business. But honestly speaking, to be very frank with you, my house is 10 times. I'm not boasting or anything. My house was 10 times better than her house. 10 times better than her house. But I was there just because of friendship. I was there just because I'm needing companionship. I was there and I wasn't complaining. Like, I was there. I was feeling. I went to her house not because I don't have a home. I have a beautiful home that I stay alone, a very big house. I have everything in the house. My house is 10 times better, but I went there just because of I cannot go and stay on my own, right? I'm looking for friendship. Friendship have deal with me. Guys, like, I was stranded. Like, I don't know what to do. This guy had to go look for car. He had to go and borrow car. He was telling me to stay in his house after few days if he gets money so he can give me so I can go back. I'm like, no, I can't stay. I want to go to my house. Like, that is the moment I decided to, like, anything called friendship in this life. I have friends, but I decided to stay on my own. Abigail, yourself is enough. I decided to tell myself, like, I need nobody to be whom I want to be whom God wants me to be. I need no human. I need no girl. I need no man. I need nobody. I felt really bad. I was crying. And at that point, I was down. That point of my life, I was really down. I needed to be around people. I told this girl my predicament. I told her everything. I told her how I was feeling at that point. But she was mean enough. She was mean enough to throw me out of her house. And to watch me say, this girl, I used to think she's a sister. To watch me think that this girl used to love me, honestly, I never believed there was any form of friendship from her heart from day one, because the way this is the only thing I did. What I did wrong was to only tell you to stop this. I do not like it. What you are doing towards me that I do not like. I just told you, please don't do this. I don't like it. That is the only thing I ever did to you. You truly love me and you did this to me. I'm making this video because I never said a word until today. And this pain has been in my heart for almost a year now. I feel really bad about it. I feel really pain about it. I feel like it's like a trauma in my head that I get not to trust people anymore. I get not to trust friends anymore. Honestly, I feel really bad about it. But that was how I went back to my house. And what's not, she blocked me. And what's not. That was how everything went down. I was just quiet and crying and talking to God. I'm like, God, I can do this on my own. I went back to my house. I stay alone. I went back. At that point, I felt like I needed human being to be around me because I was really down. But thank God, I just went home. I started praying. I started begging God to be my companion, because since my parents are not here in the Philippines, since my siblings are not here in the Philippines, only God can be my siblings, right? Only God can be my mother. Only God can be my friend. Only God can stand for me and really stand for me. Like, seriously, guys, I cannot come to say every way and any way I feel at that point of my life, because if you're looking towards human beings to put you up, they will put you down. They will just put you down. I know there are good friends out there, and I'm one. But if you're lucky enough to have them, then keep them. But if you don't, stay on your own. Learn to stay on your own. Learn to be yourself. Learn to love yourself. Just be on your own. When you see people that like you, then you can go and go ahead with them. But if you get people that you have to force yourself to be in their circle, then just let them go. Like, let them go. After this, I really learned to be on my own. Right now, I have friends, yes, but anybody that wants to live my life, I am freaking ready for it, and I do not give a damn F about it. I do not give a damn F about it, honestly speaking. This really taught me a lesson of my life that I needed to learn. I needed to learn to be on my own and not to depend on human, not to depend on friends. And to this girl that did this to me, if you're watching this video, all I can say to you is thank you for teaching me how to be strong, for teaching me how to be independent, for teaching me how not to trust people 100%. Thank you so much, and I love you for this. Thank you, guys, and I'm sorry to take this long. And yes, give this video a big thumbs up. I know this video, I hope this video can help someone out there. If you are passing if you are passing through this stage of life, just know that it's not over, and just know that you are not alone. We are a lot of us that have been through this stage. I am a living witness. I've been through it, and now I am not going through it again, and I will never go through it again. Okay, so just be strong and believe in yourself and love yourself, and just be yourself. God will help you, and God will help us all. Thank you all. Bye, guys. See you on my next video. Bye.